Okay, let's switch gears a little bit because, we have yet to talk about Kelly Clarkson. She
Mhm.
recently filed for divorce from her husband, Brandon Blackstock, but we're learning that she has been leaning on some very close friends to get through this time following her split, specifically her fellow voice coaches, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. A source tells ET the singer's fellow voice coaches have been there for her and actually Brandon as well after filing for divorce. Quote, they both know how painful divorce can be and just want the best for their friends. Like the source says, Blake and Gwen are no stranger to divorce. And I feel like that particular group, the John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, Blake
Mhm.
Shelton, Gwen Stefani, they became really close because of The Voice. And of course, we just learned that they're returning for the next season of the show as well. But it was amazing to see and hear that those two in particular kind of have Brandon and Kelly's back.
Yeah, both of their backs, right? Because I
Exactly.
mean,
Yeah.
they're both going through something. They were married for almost 7 years.
Hmm.
And the interesting thing about this is that they're both still in the music industry. From
Yeah.
what we know, Brandon is still the executive producer of the Kelly Clarkson show. We're not sure on what the status of that is. I believe we actually have some ET reporting on that. A source close to production tells ET that they don't know if he will continue that role following the split. There's been no word at this time.
Yeah.
But these two run in the same circle. I mean, in 2006, when they met, Brandon's dad was managing Kelly. It's going to be interesting to see how all of this pans out over the next few months or even just
Right.
years. But I commend Gwen and Blake for stepping up for
For
sure. That
sure.
they need that support.
It sounds like Kelly needs it because, that source also added that people close to Kelly, her close friends, knew that this was a long time coming, that this divorce was it was inevitable, mainly because they say she hasn't been happy. And so they're in full support of her
Mhm.
decision to end her marriage. And they feel like this is the best next step for Kelly and a fresh start.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is Kelly actually recently did an interview before we learned about the divorce filing, opening up about what an emotional roller coaster it's been for her working, being a working parent during the
Right.
coronavirus lockdown. Let's take a look.
I'm still doing all the same jobs. Obviously, I'm not doing makeup, but I'm doing a tiny bit of hair. I'm just doing all the jobs, and it's been exhausting, honestly. Plus, cooking every meal and cleaning nonstop after toddlers and teenagers, and I'm trying to be a healthy distraction for everyone. And it gets old seeing the same sweatshirt, over and over. So it's like all the things are crazy. And I'm not an absentee mom. Like I'm a full-on mom. So and I don't want to, I already have abandonment issues. I don't want to pass those down.
She has two kids, two little ones, on
Yeah.
top of how many jobs? Like, that's already enough on top of having issues with your husband and even, filing for divorce. It's
And at the
just
time, she was also helping raise his two teenagers from a
exactly,
previous marriage. Yeah.
exactly,
So
exactly.
it clearly was a lot on her, but it sounds like she is getting that fresh start she wants.
Yeah.
But, speaking of Gwen and Blake, who of course been supporting her like we've been talking about, a source also tells ET that Gwen, one, is over the moon. She's coming back to The Voice. I mean, Gwen has told ET many times that she will come back anytime NBC asks her.
Yeah.
She feels like that is her second family, and of course, Blake is the longest running judge there. I don't think he's missed a season. So to be reunited with him is something that she's excited about. But the source also tells us that she is in no hurry to marry Blake. Quote, right now with everything happening in the world, she has definitely put any wedding plans on the back burner. Gwen and Blake trust and love each other and have truly built a wonderful family together. So right now she feels like she doesn't need to rock the boat, which is a bit of a shame because they're one of my favorite celeb couples. Now, like I want to see them walk down the
But I
aisle.
mean, just like J-Lo and A-Rod, we already
Yeah.
feel like they're married.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
what is it? Just a piece of paper and a ceremony gonna,
It's symbolic, right? Yeah.
but how amazing is it to go to work every day with your significant other that you love and adore? A
If you
part of
love
you,
and adore them, yeah.
that's why I said that you love and adore, because let's be,
Right.
I'm just like, why don't they keep Gwen on the show? I feel like it's just like a back and forth. Just stay, Gwen.
It's a rotating red chair, literally, right?
Right.
But I think that's because The Voice has kind of, I don't know, created this makeshift family. And so they kind of almost want to rotate and share the love, I think.